Guys, welcome to KK Java Tutorials. In this video tutorial, we'll talk about git commit command. So this is the basically high level structure of how git flow works. So initially we have a working directory, or you can say local workspace, and if we create any new files or we modify some existing files, then we need to issue git commit git add command, which will add are modified or newly added files into the staging area. Right now, if we want to commit our stages file or files which is basically already available in the indexing area or staging area, then we use git commit command so that we can commit our changes into local repository. So one thing you'll have to keep in mind, if files are stages or files are available in the staging area, then only you can issue git commit command, and that will commit your change into local repository, right? So here, make this demo. Basically, git command has various variation. We'll look all those variation in this video tutorial. Yeah, so I have a remote repository that is called my repo, and which is having two files, readme.md and my file underscore one txt, which I have already cloned on my local machine. So here, first of all, using basically git bash, I'm going to my git bash is currently pointing on this my repo. So here I'm going to create some files which I will have to check in into basically a local repository. So how we can do that, right? So here I'm going to create some file using touch command. So I say touch my file underscore 3 dot txt, right? So this file has been created. If I say git status, of course this file does not have any content, but that's not our concern as of now. So here when I say git status, here you can see untracked file. So this file is simply created in my local workspace, but till yet we haven't added this file into our staging area. So to add this file into a staging area, how we can do that, that already we have covered into previous video tutorials. So here I'm going to use one of the very simple command, git add space period. So this will add all modified or newly created file from my local workspace to a staging area. Right now, if I do git status, git status, then here you can see this file has been added into a staging area. Right now I would like to commit it, and that's what we have a git commit command. So git commit, what will do basically, if you look into the git commit in this diagram, git commit basically uh, that will take all the stages file, and that will committed into local repository, right? That's the git commit. So git commit has various variation. First git commit command, I will use git commit, then a space hyphen m. So a hyphen m, nothing but you will have to specify the commit message. So here you will have to specify your message in double quotes here or single quotes, right? So I would say committing new file, right? And sorry, there is a, or I say new file commit, okay, and press enter. So what will happen, this file has been added into our basically local repository. Now if you do git status, then this is saying already we have some files are available in a staging area. Now we are ready to push. So once we do the git push, then this will push into our remote repository, and that will be publicly available, right? So I would say git push. So git push, basically this is going to push my all the files from local repository to remote repository. If I go to here and refresh GitHub repository, then here you can see file 3.txt has been pushed into remote repository. So this is the first command you learned, git commit space hyphen m, and then git message, then commit message. So every git commit basically creates one git basically git id, sorry, actually commit id. So if you do git log, then here you can see my latest commit has a commit id. This is nothing but a commit id, easily you can track, and my head is currently pointing to the master branch, right? Now let's say next git commit command, what we have to learn. So here let's say create one more file. I say touch, I would say my file, my file underscore 4.txt, right? So this is the newly created file. If I say git status, then this is the newly created file, untracked file, right? Now second command, what we can do, git commit, and if you do not provide commit message, if you press enter, right, then sorry, first of all you have to add into the basically staging area. So I'd say git add period, right, and this will add my change into the basically staging area, right? And if I do git status, then here you can see now this is telling me to file is added into the staging area. Now we can commit our change into local repository. So for that, if you use git commit and if you do not specify any message, right, then the git will open a default configure text editor, and there you will have to specify your commit message. So commit message is mandatory, right? So here you will have to press escape, then I to enter into insert mode, and here you can specify your commit message. I would say my next commit, right? And once you do that, then you will have to press colon, then control C first, then colon WQ and press enter. So now my we have saved our commit message, and file has been basically committed. If I do git status, then here you can see now this is telling me to, just suggesting me to push your changes. So if I now push my change, then this will be pushed into our remote repository, right? So this is the second variation of git commit. So here you can see this is the my file 4.txt has been uh, pushed into remote repository. Now there are a couple of more variations of git commit command. Now let's see, I am going to create few more files using touch command. Let's say we had issued touch command in past, so let's say 5 I'm going to create, and here this my file 5.txt I have created, right? And after that I'm going to stage this file, right? How we can stage, how we can add in the staging area. So that's what we have, a git commit, right? Git add, and git add I'm going to specify this file name. Okay, so before that we had done some checking, so let's pull the our changes from remote repository. Okay, now what we will do, we will add this file into our staging area. Now if I do git status, then here you can see this file is added. Okay, we have to add this file. Actually this not has been added into a staging area, this is still untracked. So just I'm going to issue git add, and then now if I do git status, then here you can see my file 5.txt has been added into basically a staging area. Now I go ahead and do some modification in this file, right? And if I do the git status, and let's say we create a few some new files. So I do touch my file underscore 6.txt, right? And if I do git status, then here you can see there is one file which has been modified, and there is one new untracked file. So this is the newly created file, but this file we had added earlier in the staging area, and afterwards we did some modification, right? So now we now how, so for this of course we need to add this in a staging area by using git add command, right? And then file name, right? Or we can do git add and a space period, then these two files again will be added into a staging area. But now my concern is to this modified file, how we can add in the basically local repository. We have two options. First we have to do git add then file name, after that git commit, right? We will use git commit and commit message, right? Then only we can add this in the local repository. But in one shot we would like to add this in the this file into the local repository. How we can do that? So there are a couple of commands for that. We have a git commit and space hyphen a. So this will basically try to take the modified file which is in the staging area, and that will try to basically commit in your local repository. But if you use this command, then that will prompt the basically system configured text editor to provide the basically commit message. If you want to avoid that one, then you can use a git commit space hyphen am, and here you can specify the commit message, right? So I'm going to use git commit, here git commit space hyphen am, and here I'm going to add commit message. So I would say my commit. Okay, so what will basically this do? So this will take the modified file from the staging and that will add into our local repository, right? But this will be still kept into our local working directory, right? So this is the basically combination of basically two commands, git add, right, and git commit, right? So if I issue this command, then here you can see if I do git status, right? So only we have a myfile6.txt which is a newly created file, but modified file already added into our local repository. Now we can do the git push to push our changes, right? So I'd say git push, and this will add files which is available in the local repository to our master branch or remote branch. So here you can see if I go and refresh, as of now file 134 is available. Now here you can say file 5 is also available. I hope you understood what's the difference between git commit minus m and git commit minus am, right? So now next one important thing we are going to learn. If I do let's say do git pull, so that all the latest change will be pulled from the remote repository and that will merge to our local branch. Now I'm going to do git status, and here you can see we have one file available, that is untracked file. So here I'm going to add this file into our first of all staging area. So I'll do git add, and let's say file name you can do, or directly you can do period. So now if I do git status, then this file has been added into our staging area. Now I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to commit this file into our local repository. For that we have a git commit and then dash m, that's a commit message. So I would say my commit, right? And if I issue this command, then if I do git status, then this is added in our local repository and we are ready to push to our remote branch, right? Remote repository. But before that, let's say by mistake you have given wrongly, you have given the wrong commit message and you want to edit it, then how we can do that? Git commit and hyphen amend you will have to write. So to this will give you opportunity to amend your commit message. So here press escape, then press I, and here you have opportunity to basically uh, change your commit message. So I would say my latest commit. So here you can see I am just committing my message. Just I have updated my message, and after that we'll have to press you will have to press uh, control C, then colon W Q and exit. Sorry. And here you can see commit message had been modified. And now what we will do, if you do git status, let's say git status, then we are ready to push our changes. Git push. So when we will push our change into a master repository, then we can see the latest change and latest commit. So here if you go to the commit section, then we can see our latest commit, and here you can see the message, right? Commit message, you can see my latest commit. So this command basically git commit hyphen hyphen amend. If you want to update your commit message, by mistake you have given the wrong commit message, and if you want to edit it before pushing into the basically remote repository, then you can amend your basically commit message. So guys, that's all I have in this video tutorial. I hope you enjoy learning this video. If you have any queries or any question, then post below to the video itself. I will try to answer. Thank you so much for watching this video.